In 5, 4, 3, 2. Go.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to your weekly chirp. Before we start, just want to get this out of the way. Follow us on our socials: YouTube, Spotify, Twitter, TikTok. TikTok's going pretty steady. We got a hell of followers on there still. Let's jump right into it.
Hellas.
Oh, speaking of TikTok, we didn't even talk about this. All that band stuff that was going around.
Oh shit!
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, bro. It's not even on the screen for topics.
Yeah.
So, what is even happening?
So it was a continuation of all that, like Trump trying to ban TikTok. Thinking
Right.
he thought they were part of the Chinese government, stealing like U.S. citizens' data, selling it to the Chinese government. No factual evidence to bring this up, but basically he had a ban that was going through that was supposed to activate today, Sunday, as of recording.
Yeah.
So what is supposed to? So they basically what was going to happen is they were going to take it off the App Store, and they were going to block all transactions and like communications or whatever. So basically, if you had TikTok on your phone, you could still access it, you could still use it, but new people couldn't buy it off the App Store, and they couldn't bring out updates for it.
Dang. But could like creators and stuff still post on it?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you could still use it as long as you had it on your phone. But like the whole thing that happened like this morning, I think, was there's a proposed deal going on that two companies, Oracle and Walmart,
Good
of
old
all-
Wally
Yeah.
World.
good old Walmart coming in to save the day because
Yeah.
they each buy like, I think Walmart was like 7% and Oracle was like 12%. Either that or Switch, but Oracle's like a cloud service, like database kind of company, and Walmart's just Walmart. Basically,
Right.
they would turn TikTok into this new thing called like TikTok Global, and it'd be technically U.S. centered now, making it a U.S. business. And they were saying Trump liked the deal because apparently it was going to create like 25,000 new jobs in Texas or something. I don't know,
That's
but
dope though.
it's not fulfilled yet.
But that's like the agreement though.
Yeah. So basically, if this goes through and Trump likes the deal, if this deal goes through, then TikTok will be safe.
Huh. Because of Trump.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at him.
Trump saved TikTok. Holy cow.
After he almost doomed it, but
Right. Yeah. How Trump saved Christmas. Oh no.
Oh, God.
Trump saved us.
Right. Thanks. TikTok.
We're not political at all.
Right.
Never.
Facts.
You
We're
come here
neutral.
you come here for memes, not
Yeah.
This ain't the Ben Shapiro show, whatever it's called.
Right. So first actual topic. The Nelk boys, dude. We're getting heated this past weekend.
Yeah.
Steve was
Steve
pissed.
specifically. I said that really loud in the mic.
Yeah. So do you know all the information, Sam?
The Nelk Boys have been doing this tour, kind of just to get away, kind of promote their merch drop they had recently. And I think I brought it up last week, but they stopped by a bunch of schools in Illinois, the Ozarks in Missouri,
Yeah, bro.
and then they headed to the East Coast, like Maine and what's up?
No, it's Cody's smile got me weak.
Oh,
I'm just thinking in my head about like, because you said you came to the Ozarks, right?
Yeah.
Bro, people from here that were in the Ozarks when they
Oh
were
my God.
when they were down there, bro, and they were being
Cringe.
head ass about their posts. They came to our party.
But yeah, they
Jeez.
went to the East Coast and they were staying in the Jersey Shore house, and they had a little bit of trouble for real because like a bunch of fans obviously showed up.
Yeah.
They said they're staying in the Jersey Shore house.
Yeah.
And
What did they think was gonna happen?
They ended up getting evicted from it like that night, but
Holy
they
shit.
couldn't leave because of all the people outside.
Yeah. All the people were going crazy, and
They hired police officers plus their security to keep everyone back, and they just wouldn't leave. And
Dang.
it got a little too much for Steve Will Do It.
yeah, play this video of Steve. I remember when this came out and I didn't know the context, so just pulled up from the beginning.
Yeah.
Because you're here. We have to go leave, and our merch drops in 30 minutes, and we're uploading a video. So if you're here right now, you don't fucking like us, and I don't fuck with you.
Dude's Guido'd out.
You guys have to leave.
Can you pause it?
You're ruining our the biggest day.
I just want to say that beginning clip without the context of like the fans like weren't or like we're getting them in trouble or something.
Yeah.
That looks really bad out of context.
Yeah.
Facts.
Like when I first saw that, I was
Yeah.
like, dude, I didn't know like they were like assholes about all this. Like I thought
Mhm.
because basically he's saying if you're here, you're not going to buy our merch and you're not watching the video, so you're not supporting us. Which is like I was like, holy crap, dude. I
Nah,
was
dude.
like,
If like
chill out.
if the Nelks come in my city and I know where they're gonna like be, I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I got time in the day. You know what I
People-
mean? I'm gonna go see.
People
it.
were like tweeting at Steve saying, "Dang, dude, you're such an asshole. Like, why are you yelling at these fans?" And then it came out later why he was yelling at him. Everybody's like, "Oh, my bad."
Yeah, dude. I mean, let's finish the clip.
Yeah.
We worked 2 months for this day. So if you guys stay here, I don't fuck with any of you.
Dude's hammered.
He said, like, I know they probably work a shit ton off screen, like a lot, dude.
100%.
But it's just funny because all he ever posts is him drinking, you know,
Facts, dude, just
eating
getting
stuff and
absolutely hammered.
gambling.
Yeah.
And it's hard to think like, how hard did you work, Steve?
Dude, his
And-
like sponsors for every video is so funny.
Roman
They're like
swipes.
pregame wipes. Hey, you're trying to pump, man. Get these wipes, dude. Use code Steve will do it. Get 50% off.
It's also like, you know, he's so serious right now, but look at him. Look at him, bro.
Just straight Guido,
Guido'd
bro.
out, bro.
Look at it. Got the ear piercing, the NBA. Look at the hat.
The
The
sideways hat.
Yeah. Like, watch how he walks away.
Look
No,
look how he's
you know
sitting
dude's
there
hammered.
Jason
Oh, look at
Ernie
him.
in the background, bro.
filming it, of course.
Hey,
Put
with
it
the
on
rollie,
World
with the
Star.
World
rollie.
star.
Hey.
But yeah.
Watch him walk away. Oh, dude's hammered.
Yeah, but I don't know. Without the context, but the idea that fans kind of technically weren't supposed to be there and they were causing a ruckus, getting them kicked out, and they have to be somewhere, I guess, to watch the merch and probably the video's probably already uploaded, but I guess they want to be there to see it live. I
Yeah,
mean,
it's probably like a celebration for them, for real.
yeah. I mean, sure, there's a lot of work that goes in each week to do a video, but
For sure.
I just remember when I first saw that clip without any context. I think like someone just sent it in our group chat, and I was like, "Holy crap!" I almost like 180'd on Nelk. Like,
Yeah.
easily. I was like, there's no way that you can just say that about your fans like that. But now that I've seen now that there's the whole story, and they were saying like people were saying the cops got called on them, but the cops were actually there, and
Right. They're putting like
the
media
media,
dips with them
yeah,
and stuff.
the
I saw
media
that.
was saying that it was like they were hosting this big party when fans weren't even supposed to be there.
Yeah. I saw Kyle's response. Kyle is basically the head of Nelk.
He's my
Yeah.
favorite.
You
Next
know.
to Steve will do it.
He helped, you know, create Nelk with Jesse and stuff. But he posted on Twitter afterwards, like his response to everything in the media. And he basically said he didn't realize just how big they were
Yeah.
until that night. So
Dude, they're huge. Like
They are
kids our
so
age,
huge.
college kids.
if you're in
dude,
college,
they're
you
like
know Nelk.
Everybody's
knows Nelk.
favorite.
You're in high school, you know now.
Yeah.
To be honest.
I mean, everybody's
Yeah.
like, especially in college, everybody knows Nelk, Full Send. I mean, I don't know.
Facts.
Everyone wants to be those guys.
Well, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Right, because everybody says full send. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't say that without knowing the origin. For real.
Yeah.
But Nelk boys,
Yeah.
Mhm. They're still legends. I like them.
Facts.
They're
OG
good.
pranks are so funny.
they should just bring Nino back. Probably not. To be honest.
There's a
That's
pretty
never
good
gonna
reason why Nino
He's a little,
isn't
he's
in
a
the
little
videos
messed
anymore.
up for what he did.
Dude, wait. So what was the exact reason? Like,
He was
they just
sending,
bullied. I know they bullied him, but like, what?
No, it was like
No,
stuff that they fired him.
yeah,
Oh, really?
He didn't leave.
yeah. He was sending pictures to girls.
He was sending pictures of his wiener.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, like
that song
to
he
like
made?
to like fans. He was like DMing fans and stuff. And
It was while they were on that tour in Spain, and they brought the fans out, like those 4 fans.
Yeah.
And I remember Kyle saying he just treated the fans shitty, stuff like that. He like didn't talk to him, and he wasn't in the rest of that video.
you know,
Dang.
Yeah.
Yeah. Screw you, Nino.
for real. Then they clickbaited Nino. To
Yeah,
promote
they
their
did.
freaking-
Yeah.
their subscription service. I mean, that was one of those times where I was like, really, Nelk's going this route?
Right.
$20
Oh.
a month,
$20
bro.
a
No.
month to see like just like honestly like the lower the
behind the
lower half of their
scenes.
videos.
Mhm.
Right.
Like I really enjoy when Nelk does like the vlog type stuff. Just like seeing their lifestyle, it's cool. But it's
Oh, for
always
sure.
like it's always the best when it's like it's like mixed in with the pranks. So they have like a lot of their life stuff, but then it's mixed in with the pranks. But
Mhm.
There's a
couldn't
happy
imagine-
medium. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? For
It's
sure.
like if you just saw the pranks without the personality, you think, wow, these guys are just kind of a-holes. But
Mhm.
Yeah.
Just douches.
Yeah.
They really are kind of like the modern day Jackass, except they don't, hurt themselves severely.
yeah.
True.
I mean, Steve
They
does.
should make a
drinking.
movie like Jackass.
I don't know. I
That'd
feel like
be so funny.
Oh, they probably will eventually.
Yeah.
Jackass has this set up to like their show and like how their skits are organized. That It's
Yeah.
just like
It's so good.
so great, and it may just be this nostalgia. You
Nothing
know?
will have like the Jackass
From
vibes.
someone.
Mm-mm.
Facts. You know what I mean? Because it's like each skit one after the other. It's just so spontaneous and so different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Kyle did a Q&A on Instagram, and someone said, "What's your next big step for Nelk?" And he said, "Our own alcohol."
I saw that. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
like 2 days after I asked in the chat. You guys probably didn't see. I was like, "Does Nelk have their own beer?" And then he posted that. I was like, foreshadowing. Man, if
Knock vodka.
what do you think it's gonna be? Like a beer or a vodka? Like, what do you think?
Like Pink Whitney.
I can honestly see them doing what Barstool did with Pink Whitney and like partnering with a liquor company and
Yeah.
like releasing their own liquor.
For sure.
I bet it's gonna be named after Steve.
Do you think it'd be like a something you could go out to the store and buy? It wouldn't be like a drop
Oh,
exclusive.
I don't know.
Interesting.
If they wanted to sell like Pink Whitney is huge.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I mean,
But-
yeah, you're right. But that means they'd have to like constantly manufacture it. I
Yeah.
feel like if they wanted to hit a certain goal of a certain number of bottles and they just had that certain number of bottles made, they could definitely achieve that. You know what I mean?
I don't think they're gonna have problems like selling that.
Oh no, you're definitely right.
Nah.
People are gonna be like, "Oh, I want to send with the full send beer.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're like the demographics are already huge, like we were saying.
I shotgun the full send beer with my full send shotgun tool,
Gold full size shotgun tool.
like gold $100 lighter."
Oh jeez, dude, those Zippo lighters.
Yeah, I don't know.
Did
We know somebody that bought one.
who got one?
Nick.
He got one?
Yes.
I thought he only got the ashtray.
No,
No.
he bought in the newest drop.
He has
bought
that
it.
too, but
He, did buy
He
it.
he snagged one though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's only 500 of those made.
yeah, and they're
500 of
$100 each.
Holy God, that Papa money. Hey, Papa pays good.
All right.
Hey, next topic though,
Yeah.
kind of segueing. Kanye on Twitter
let's
Yeah.
go.
going crazy.
So what was up with the 100-something tweets he put up back to back of like that big contract? Like what was that?
Of
So that
Sony
was
Universal.
his contract with Universal, and he was pissed. I don't know. Kanye's been in a feud with the music industry like this past year, saying that like the music industry is dead. It's the modern slavery, everything like that. And so he tweeted out all of his contracts. I think he had 10 contracts with Universal. Tweeted all of them out and said he wants every lawyer in the world to read it.
Yeah, dude's going crazy. I mean, like he definitely has a lot of insight on the music business and like how to grow and like how to expand definitely and get your voice heard. But dude, man, he just like lawful topics, like he doesn't know like a lot about. I mean, I just feel like he's better like off hushing, but he doesn't want to hush. You know what I mean? He wants to
Yeah.
be heard. And just all these feuds back to back. You mean the stuff with Kim and Chris, and now this,
Drake.
dude. He is, and I don't know if you saw it, but the last like Twitter feud he went on, he said he had an album coming out. Like
Wow.
he had the title it was like 12 to 14 tracks long too. It was all organized. He released like a picture for it and everything. Like the drop date came. Nobody ever saw the album. It was crazy, dude.
Really?
It's kind of mad, but it's like
Dude,
I
I
don't know.
mean, no, go ahead, Clee.
It kind of gets hard to support somebody. For me personally, when like you're putting up this art and like previewing it for your fans, you know what I mean? And then it comes time to like release it and you just take it away, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It kind of like to me it just seems like you don't really care about A, the fan base, and B, the music, you know what I mean? Because you put all that time into those tracks, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why not release them? It's just bad timing with the feud, maybe, but still, dude, you know? I don't know.
He did some crazy shit on his Twitter though.
Yeah, dude, man. Pissing on that Grammy.
How many Grammys does he have? He's got like a lot, right?
We said Twitter followers.
Grammys.
Oh, Grammys. Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna look that up. How many
Like,
Grammys does he have?
In like the
21.
multiple dozens, right? He's got like 20-something Grammys, right?
If we
Yeah,
didn't
21, I think.
21 Grammys. If we didn't explain it well enough, Kanye West took one of his Grammys, put it in the toilet, and pissed on it.
Oh yeah, bro. It was art.
Yeah.
How many Grammys? 13
It's
Grammys.
what?
Wait,
Wait.
this says Katy Perry. What the heck?
What the? Hold on.
Yeah, that's like
Oh
his
my
whole
God.
thing. Like
This
he
is
was
right there.
pissing on the Grammy to show that like
21.
the music industry is like dying, not what it used to be. Grammys don't mean
Yeah.
shit, stuff like that.
What do you-
Which is true though. I
he
mean,
pee-peed
Grammys.
on it.
I mean, I think the whole like
He pee-peed
award
on it.
ceremony,
Yeah.
the Grammys is just like stupid.
You can say
Like,
that for like the Oscars. You can say that for everything.
They did the
I
Emmys
do.
tonight over like a Zoom call.
Really?
Yeah.
Sounds lame.
Mm-hmm.
It's just.
Yeah. But I mean, there's always gonna be people that disagrees with them. But
Mm-hmm.
That second thing he did was insane.
yeah, so he posted that Forbes editor's like number on Twitter and called him a white supremacist.
I actually didn't see that.
Dude.
It was
I kinda-
so funny. Twitter deleted his account or like deactivated it for 12 hours because he tweeted out private information.
How's that? I guess it is private information.
It's very private information.
But I saw that tweet. He's like, "Got my account back."
Yeah, I see all caps.
It's got like this. Doesn't it have like the skiing
I
emoji?
retweeted it, bro. I was like, yeah, Kanye's back.
But I don't know. It's this weird thing that's been brewing for a while. Like,
Yeah, for sure. But
Mhm.
I don't know, man. Kanye hits different. You know what I mean? I've listened to
Yeah.
him for long, for
He
a long
tweeted-
time.
he
I love
Graduation,
Kanye West.
808 hearts, 808 and heartbreaks.
He tweeted the guy's name and phone number.
yeah,
That's wild,
He called him a white supremacist.
right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Dude, yeah, I saw the last feud. He was talking about how like NBC locked up Bill Cosby and stuff, and just going on and on about not even like just the music industry, just like I don't know, show business in general. I guess
Yeah.
you know what I mean. Like,
Mhm.
What's up with him and Drake? Like, I saw him bring up Drake quite a few times.
oh, him and Drake have been feuding for a while. I don't know all the exact drama, man. It's just this big chain through girlfriends and like sneak dissing through tracks. You know what I mean? And like this person was supposed to be on this track, release this piece of music. You know what I mean? It's so, you can look it up online, different like people and different like channels explaining in the drama. But
Sounds like a
That
lot.
feud hurts me, but the Jay-Z Kanye feud really hits home, bro.
Mhm.
Because like Jay-Z and Kanye were inseparable for a while and released some of the best collab music, and then now they're
Mercy,
feuding.
bro, a burner.
Oh,
It sucks.
Yeah, but
just
not the last feud we'll probably see from Kanye on Twitter.
Oh heck no!
he's not going anywhere.
Because now he's hit like peak momentum.
Oh,
Yeah.
for sure. Kanye, whatever you do, just release the album, bro. We don't
His
care what you say
Twitter
on
troll.
Twitter. Just release the music, man.
This has been a nuts year, but it was a big year for Kanye.
Facts, dude.
Like, do you think the album will be good? Like, what was the consensus on the Jesus is King album? I thought a lot of people didn't like it.
Well, actually, for a gospel album, it was really well produced.
I
Obviously.
loved
You know
it.
what I mean? Kanye is not going to produce
But as a
something that's
Kanye
bad.
album, like, what is it?
Oh, as well. I mean, it's not okay if you're looking at it like that. It's not really a Kanye album. You know what I mean? Kanye, it's different than what Kanye's all done. You know what I mean? Kanye's
Yeah.
never done a gospel album before. All of his stuff has just been like 808, super hard bass. You know what I mean? Repetitive, like hi hats rolling. You know, like the simple, like your basic R&B, like hip hop beats. So it was kind of different to have like that incorporation from the gospel and like the church and stuff like that, and incorporate with actually like the hip hop and the R&B production. It sounded really, really fire. Like there's I forget what track names because I just listen to so much music, but like there's a lot of like choir work that's like super, super good.
Yeah, I think I listened to it once and I was just like, okay. Like, I think I distinctly remember like not enjoying it, but a lot of people were like, I think a lot of people were just hyped when it came out, but they hadn't like listened to it yet.
Well,
So
It's
I was
actually-
like,
I think it's pretty funny that like not just like gospel music's like slept on, but I think all contemporary Christian music slept on. There's actually some really good songs and like
Well,
Christian
yeah.
music. I think a lot of people like overlook. Well, that's not true. I think a big majority of America's probably Christian. Would you say? Would you,
America
Yeah.
is majority Christian.
yeah, I would. You know what I mean. So like probably people do listen to this stuff, but I don't think it's really talked about. You know what I mean? You don't really go to a public school and like talk about like Christian music. I never really did that at my lunch table.
'cause you're not supposed to.
Right?
Oh,
Exactly.
well, I guess you
yeah.
mean like with friends, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, but I just playing through churches like drums and stuff. I've heard a lot of like great music that can be interpreted into today's music, and that is, you know what I mean?
Interesting.
I see like on a daily basis people rip off like songs and stuff from like Christian music and stuff like that. Crazy.
It's
So
a
can
vibe.
you like Anthony Fantano the album right now?
What album? The gospel.
Yeah, Anthony Fantano.
That
like
Nina
Ray-
dropped the gospel
The
Jesus
Jesus
is King
King.
album. No, but the merch was fire.
it was so
nah, I
bad.
can't. I well, in depth, I'd have to. We could do a lot. We could stream a live listen and review, bro. I'd have to go back and listen to each track in depth again. But
The Jesus
liked
King
it.
merch was so bad that I like wanted to buy it.
you didn't like it?
No, it's
I
like-
loved it, bro.
It's like pictures of Jesus that are like stretched and distorted,
yeah,
like down
dude.
the arm. It looked bad, but it looked like just good enough to want it.
It's like the candles with like the praying Mary
Yeah.
on it. You know what I mean? Just like on the arm.
But the
I love
picture
it.
was like stretched down, in, like
Super
2
stretched, like,
pixels,
melting on the arm, basically. I liked it.
and the font was like generic, like Comic Sans or whatever.
Facts, yeah.
don't
I
know.
support you, Kanye.
Yeah.
We are a Kanye support cast.
yeah,
Yeah, why not?
gospel.
We are. I'll make all of you. We are Kanye support cast.
I love Kanye. Always have, always will. But I like his album, his gospel album. Definitely different though for Kanye.
Yeah,
Aaron said he liked it. One of our friends. He said he really liked it, and he said, "Dude, listen to."
famous music guy Aaron.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He said he liked it. But
Our number one supporter.
yeah,
Our-
always
our-
comments.
Our
Always
number
the top
one
commenter.
supporter.
What else we got?
Do this. Okay, so for our next topic, this beef, bro. H3
Oh.
and James Charles, dude. I cannot. Okay, I'm not gonna jump the gun, but spoiler,
gun.
I'm roasting the shit out of H3 by the end of this.
Let's
Yeah.
explain what the beef is. See,
Can we like,
our links, and then we'll have the debate.
can we like drama alert it?
Facts, yeah. Hey,
What
segue
is
drama. Hey.
James Charles is copying
You gotta say my. Oh, I gotta look around. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Copied his hoodie.
Yeah. All right.
Oh my god.
But
Okay.
In all seriousness,
For those of you who don't know,
I don't know.
which
I do.
a majority of you will, H3H3 has this. He's a YouTuber. He has this merch line called Teddy Fresh, and he's basically known for color blocking, like color blocked hoodies, shirts, pretty cool hats. I don't know if those are color blocked, but
It's just the whole idea of like each individual like piece of fabric
is a different
that's
color.
sewn together. It's a different color. It's
right?
It's not something they
Just
created,
patchwork.
but it's
It's-
something that I think's definitely been.
Popularized.
Yeah, they definitely made it popular.
Popularized. But then beauty guru James Charles
Yeah.
released a
That's Kobe's man.
All right, look. No, never mind. I'm not. I'm gonna refrain because you guys know exactly what tweet I'm talking about, but I'm not gonna bring it up.
respect.
All right.
Okay.
He just said that.
Yeah.
But James Charles came out with a new merch item.
Yeah.
And
Multiple.
Let's just pull up the picture.
yeah, pull up the second link.
So, like out of the blue, H3 put up this tweet. We'll take a nice gander at it. So he says, oh, nice and big. But
can
this
kinda
basically
see
is
it.
just saying that it's the same design.
Go back and forth between them.
Yeah. So here, so
Oh, there's
this-
another one too. Hold on.
Well, look at so this is James Charles's merch.
See, the yellow
see
cuffing. I can see the
The
yeah,
green and red arms.
right.
Got the yellow hood, and then that's
Oh.
the original Teddy Fresh.
Yellow ribbing on a
And
hoodie.
that's like the first piece they ever released too. That's their
Yeah.
like most iconic.
That's their staple piece.
Yeah, like if anyone has Teddy Fresh, they have that hoodie. Like
Mhm.
that's I don't know how to explain it.
I really
No,
don't
for
like
sure.
it, bro.
100%.
And then this is him. Basically, this was just proof that he's saying that he has such a huge audience. He's basically scared of people saying that Teddy Fresh copied James, which is probably not true. But yeah, if you go back up, so that's a different hoodie that they have.
yeah,
And then if you look at the James one, it's really similar.
yeah.
It just
No,
two-
it's almost dead on for sure.
Yeah.
You could definitely give it that.
Yeah.
Like, don't beat around the bush.
So
James Charles,
I think the first.
don't tell me.
the first one is bad.
I'm sorry,
dead accurate.
I'm
yeah.
sorry, but Teddy Fresh is in Zoomies. You know what I mean? James
Yeah.
Charles cannot say he's never walked into Zoomies and saw Teddy
No,
Fresh.
he
you know
did
what I mean?
because apparently before Ethan,
He tweeted at him.
yeah,
Like,
before he tweeted, he said he DM'd him public.
Oh, he did. I saw the
Or he
DMs.
did.
Yeah, I'll pull up right now. Oh,
Why?
no.
I saw something that H3 was kind of. Oh, I didn't see these.
You didn't see these?
No.
Yeah, but I watched the part where he talked about it on the podcast because he basically said that he contacted James and James was like, "I've never seen your merch before, blah 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 blah. I've never heard of your brand," which I think he brings up in here.
Right. And then he also said he was talking about how it doesn't even matter because we don't even apply to the same demographic.
Yeah, which is not true. I mean,
That is not. I mean, it is to a certain extent, but like you can't say that. You know what I
It's
mean?
just like,
you can't just assume that. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
I mean, I don't even know how to explain like that idea. Like that's like if you made.
All I can tell you is that I've never shopped on your website before, so I did not copy your brand.
Yeah, but
You can copy without knowing. But he.
But
he-
because he didn't make it, he says it looks somewhere in the DMs. Like, click on the first one, I think. But he says that basically he had people that designed the hoodie.
Right? Yeah.
So
Like,
it's
he
kind
said, "I'm speaking with the team now." Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'll keep you updated on what they say. Yeah. He's definitely working with some sort of like management team.
then
to
those
produce
people.
this.
Well, I understand if, like, maybe James actually didn't know, but that team had to have.
yeah, and it's
Like, they had to have been bullshitting.
but it's crazy that he can just say something like,
Oh my god. Sorry, continue.
it's crazy that he can say something like, well, I can clearly see that there's a resemblance and it's obvious that it might have been copied from you, but we've already made them. We'll just release them. Like, I don't know. That's just like a bad mindset. And for like to talk to like a fellow YouTuber like that, I don't know. That's just gotta like really suck for H3 to like hear that.
Mm-hmm. No,
That's-
for sure.
I definitely feel bad for H3 in this situation. I genuinely side with him, even though I've pretty much hated H3 for a while now.
Here,
Yeah, his content kind of fell off. I was a really big supporter on him actually until like Teddy Fresh started blowing up. Actually,
hang on, really quick. I just want to say that, like, I don't know, for real. I forgot what I was gonna say completely. I just had a stroke. If you're trying to buy a hoodie like that, it's definitely branded towards James Charles demographic because it has sisters written on it.
I mean, yeah,
Like,
that's why.
If
yeah,
if I were to buy an ugly ass hoodie like that,
Mhm.
I would legitimately go with the H3 one because
I mean,
maybe
but
I
still,
don't
if
want
you're
the
gonna
word
buy-
sisters written on
if
it.
you're gonna buy a Teddy Fresh hoodie, you're gonna buy that to support H3. You know what I mean?
I mean, I'd
I
just
mean, I
buy
don't
it
even
because I
think
like
so.
it,
That's
bro.
the thing that's like it's there's a difference between like you can't consider H3 merch anymore. Like it's not Teddy Fresh is not H3 merch. Like
Mm-mm.
it's different than that. It's like even going back to like Nelk, like Full Send is still heavily connected to Nelk
Mm-hmm.
because they still sell like Nelk merch. I mean, Teddy Fresh has become its own brand, its own company. I mean, you've even said like you can find them at the mall. I mean,
No, you
never,
for sure can.
I can't think of another YouTuber that's had merchandise that was like picked up by big store like chains.
I don't know.
My thing. Here's really my thing about it because he has in his bio like Twitter here, like on Twitter it said co-founder of Teddy Fresh. When I see somebody like it's like a representative of like a clothing brand, I would like their aesthetic and their like look to be portrayed in the company. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And to an extent, with like the beanies and stuff, Ethan's is.
Yeah.
I wouldn't really say Ethan's a great dresser.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like
agree.
I wouldn't say his style is the best, so I don't really like most of the clothes that come from the company. To be honest.
Well, he doesn't design it. I don't think he has
yeah,
any
Gila's, which brings me to another tweet that they tweeted was Gila's color block, like talking about how this is an original idea, how she color
Yeah.
blotched this. I just want to touch on this real quick. Them being sold in Zoomies, they know that this isn't the first hoodie. Personally, like what popularized like color blotching hoodies for me, like one of the first things I ever saw come out.
Kobey, what did you ask?
I didn't ask anything.
Oh, I thought you asked
Nice.
someone.
No.
Not even gonna type in.
I asked why Clee was questioning his drip,
Oh,
but I was kidding.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know.
Dude, there's like this group called Odd Future with like Tyler the Creator, Frank Ocean, Jasper,
Yeah.
Rose Sweatshirts.
Mm.
They have been releasing color blotch hoodies for so long, so long. They've been doing this since like the not early 2000s, but like 2010s, like 2013. You know what I mean? And these have been sold in Zoomies for so long. See, even when I look it up, the Teddy Fresh one shows up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's not original idea. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah.
You know what
Well,
I'm saying?
He
And
said
they're
that in
trying
his
to like
tweet.
they're trying to claim, but like still to an extent.
He's not saying he created, but he made it more popular. You know what I mean?
I mean-
I can understand that, but like,
Definitely brought it to a new scene, I guess.
Yeah, like a younger demographic. I would
no,
think.
not even because the same demographic that's shopping at Zoomies was seeing this stuff. I feel, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but there's definitely a different demographic than the people that shop at Zoomies and the people that watch H3.
I
Like if
definitely.
you're gonna sit there and watch an hour-long podcast every day, you're probably not skating and going to Zoomies.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen someone my age or younger wearing a color block hoodie.
Yeah, that didn't
That-
love H3.
Yeah, that isn't Teddy Fresh.
No, for sure, 100%.
Jake
see-
Clee
most
would
of the-
wear one.
Yeah,
Odd Future was definitely more popular back in the day, like
Yeah,
earlier in our childhood. You don't see people wearing Odd Future as much.
but I mean, just the thing is like, look at all the Odd Future stuff. None of them match what Teddy Fresh has. I mean, it's very obvious that this is like a specific design. And did Odd Future come up with that?
Color blotch, no, probably. Well, no, that was just my first recollection
Yeah.
before H3. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
So-
before. I mean, it's just this. So I didn't really think H3 had the right to go at James Charles. You know what I mean? Because he's just using that color blotch idea again. You know what I mean? So I definitely understand
even
what
know.
what Ethan's
I
saying.
agree with H3 on this one. I don't know.
you know,
I
like
do to like a certain extent. You know what I mean?
I understand that. I know what you're saying. That anyone can do color blotch hoodies,
Mm-hmm.
but it's the exact same.
Yeah.
It is. There are so many different ways he could have done that. Literally,
What's-
so
like,
many.
imagine-
What's the same besides the yellow? Besides the yellow.
It's the
the,
same.
the rest of the
colors.
colors: the blue, the green
The blue-
sleeve, the red sleeve, and the yellow cuffs.
The only thing
trying to
about like
find
go
one.
back to the original.
It's
like-
literally the exact.
See, I don't think it's literally the exact.
It's the second.
okay, they're different shades of colors, but it's it's the purple or the purple or blue like mid with like look at the
Go up.
first
See,
one.
look.
No, look at the first one.
You gotta go with the first one. That's like the big deal here.
I don't think
That
it's a good picture.
that one.
This has a yellow pocket on it.
Are you serious?
I get what you mean.
Look, even
No, I
down
get
to
what
like
you
the yellow cuffs. I mean,
Yeah.
the yellow hood, the yellow like strings.
The only thing that's like different other than the colors and the logo is the hoodie pocket.
Yeah, which I mean, that's just such a minute difference
Yeah.
that I mean, it's probably like there was probably a point in time where Teddy Fresh even thought about that. I mean, I don't know. It's
Mhm.
just such like a. I mean, I'd consider it close to plagiarism. I don't know.
Plagiarism.
True.
I like that.
True.
It's pretty.
I get what
close.
you mean. Yeah. Like he can do the color blocking idea,
Like,
color blocking idea,
I
but
don't even know how
that
to-
extent.
Like, imagine you made a beat. Like let's talk about music.
Oh no! Connect with me, Cody. Yes.
Like, imagine you just like woke up one day and you're like, you just thought of this
Just-
beat, and you
beat.
made a song, or like you made a song, released it, it was good, and then like a couple years down the road, someone else who's way more popular than you, but makes a different genre of music, has a different audience. You're listening to it and you're like, that sounds familiar. Like, and you're like, oh, that's the same beat that I made a couple years ago. That's my best selling song. That's the one that's the most downloads and streams or whatever.
Right.
Like, do you like that's the same thing? Like,
Mhm.
like if
That happens.
you put,
That happens all the time in music, like sampling and stuff.
but sampling's different because you have to actually get the rights to sample a song.
Right.
Yeah.
Like any big artist from an actual record label that samples something has the rights to it. It's like I don't think James Charles was like, "Hey Ethan, can I just copy your sweatshirt 1-for-1?" Like,
Right.
it's
I
the
just-
same thing. Like,
He was bullshit when he said he'd never seen his hoodie before. Like, Get the fuck out.
There's no
bro.
way.
There's no way.
Especially because like
You're
even
telling me a kid hasn't took a picture with James Charles in a Teddy Fresh
And,
hoodie.
like,
I don't believe that.
a bunch of people were like showing like people that James Charles follows on TikTok, and there's like multiple that have worn Teddy Fresh in the
yeah.
TikToks, which is a bit of a stretch, but
Dude, you
definitely like something to think about.
for sure.
Go back to the doc really quick because Keemstar,
Reacted to
who
this.
hates H3,
Yeah.
and I hate them both because they're old and annoying. He tweeted this
Shout
where
out
he
Leafy.
made his own.
That's
That's
he
not
made-
even Leafy.
He made his own color blotch hoodie.
That's like the Macy's men's catalog
yeah.
stock model.
Fucking on the back of it says "Sue me."
Hey, I'd buy that.
That's really funny.
Facts.
How much is it? I might buy it.
And he put the yellow cuffing on.
Hey, but for
He
real,
did not-
like
that's funny.
H3 and Keemstar are cringe.
Yeah.
Facts.
They're
Like it was like the
milking-
it was like the millisecond after Ethan posted that tweet about James Charles. Keem posted a tweet. He's like, "I support James Charles. He did not plagiarize."
a drama alert came out an hour later. He's like, H3 is in the wrong.
We're gonna get all the Keemstar and James Charles fans on our ass.
Bring it, losers.
Okay, but I'm gonna look for the Keemstar fans. I'm kind of one of you. It's hard. It's genuinely hard to hate Keemstar.
That's how I feel about Leafy. That's how I feel about Leafy.
Leafy-
I mean, I watch.
I understand
Keemstar's
Leafy's a
videos.
bully. I understand.
I watched Leafy.
But it's
Leafy when he
funny,
was huge.
man.
I thought Leafy was hilarious.
Dude,
but
when he is just shitting on helpless little kids.
the Leafy just kind of got stale. Like,
Dude, it is just funny, man.
I still watch Keemstar's videos because I want to know the news.
yeah.
Facts.
But whenever he makes a 3-part, fuck you to H3,
Yeah.
that's annoying.
Why am I still getting hate? Like,
You went after my sponsors. I'm no longer with G Fuel anymore.
I walked away, got fired.
Oh my gosh.
That's funny stuff.
Yeah.
The funniest part of that was both of their first parts. They made like 6 videos just going back and forth, and H3 is just like
It's so milked. I hated it.
Keemstar's reading something. He's like blah 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 blah, going through an article, and H3's like, "You just blah 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 the whole article." G Fuel obviously like blah 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 your whole contract when they hired you.
Because you can't blah, blah, blah.
You can't blah blah
That was
blah.
pretty funny. But I hate when drama just boils down to like,
2 old ass men going back and forth.
Right.
yeah, I hate when it's like, well, yeah, it's like, so there's always like hey, you're a bad guy. You did this bad thing. You're bad. People should stop following you because you're bad. And then they're like, the response is always, yes, I did this bad thing, but didn't you do this bad thing a couple years ago? And it's like, obviously that's pretty bad, so you shouldn't follow that guy. And it's just that back and forth of like,
Yes,
it's not about
never
like,
ending.
it's never about like correcting your mistakes or disproving stuff. It's always, how can I make the other person look worse than I am?
It's all cancel culture, bro.
And then it just gets stale. Exactly. Like,
This person did something wrong, so don't support them anymore. They don't deserve support anymore.
that's why like iDubbbz was always the king. I mean, the content cops were always.
Oh, the bad unboxings, man, they just hit different.
No, I'm
bro.
talking about when you try to create drama, like the Leafy. He
I'm
actually,
talking about all his
I think he
content,
made a
bro.
sequel to the. I think he made a sequel to the Leafy video, and he made a sequel to the Rice Gum one. Did he?
Yeah, he made the diss track or the content cop Rice Gum. Then he made content
Keemstar.
cop Asian Jake Paul, which was Rice Gum again.
No, he never. So it was The first one was
was it?
called Content Cop Jake Paul. 'Cause that was the whole joke of it. Was you
Oh,
thought it was
yeah.
a Jake Paul content cop, but it was actually Rice Gum
Yeah.
because he didn't want to put his name. But
Oh, yeah.
I mean, iDubbbz was always the king of just owning people. You know,
Facts. 'Cause
But I always thought
did
he.
not care.
I think he always went for like low hanging fruit, though. I mean, everybody knows Rice Gum bad, Keemstar
Right.
bad, Leafy bad, but
Mhm.
I don't know.
To each their own.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, drama's fun. Drama's fun to talk about. But
Facts.
Especially when you're bored at work and got nothing else to
Yeah.
do.
yeah,
I mean,
you're not telling me like when you see scarce uploads, you don't get like a little giddy.
Oh, I do, bro.
I love scarce.
Every single one.
Keemstar obviously does some stuff that not a lot of people agree with, but I still watch his videos.
Oh, no, so do I.
Yeah.
Like,
Because
I
it's-
called him an old ass man, but I'll still watch his videos.
Right. I don't really. Yeah.
It is pretty hard to hate GameStar. That's all.
And it's good content.
He
You
has
know
a
what I mean?
fire intro.
It's pretty easy to hate H3.
Right. You know what I mean? And like that's like one thing I've noticed. Keemstar's content has always been like there. You know what I mean?
He works
like,
hard.
He always. I feel like Ethan, not just Ethan. I should say like the whole H3, like because it's like a production. You know what I mean? The whole H3 gang. I feel like it's just like the episodes of the podcast just suck
You know, the one thing-
nowadays.
I don't
bro.
like. I don't really like the podcast because then it like I was watching the James Charles one, and
I don't even watch them anymore, dude.
Well, I just want to
I
watch it
don't.
because I want to see. I wanted to like listen a little bit because I knew we were going to talk about it. But God, what was that? What was it saying? But what's the guy behind the camera? Like Dan,
I don't even know.
Uh,
I
the
don't
main
even
guy
watch
that
it.
like always talks to him.
Oh my gosh, hold on.
They were talking about the shirt, and like
There's
they
like
were
two guys though. There's like-
yeah. Well, there's like three of them.
yeah. Sorry.
But what was I gonna say? He's like talking about the shirt, and Dan interjects, and he's like, well, you can obviously see that the colors are like slightly more pastel. He's like, so it's not really like copying. And dude, H3 goes, Dan, you're joking, right?
dude, he's always shitting on Dan.
And he's like, and Dan, he's like, no, like the colors are like they're obviously different, like you can tell. And H3's like, you're serious? Are you serious, Dan? And he's like, I'm kidding, Ethan. Like he
Yeah.
just like such yes men. Like, I mean, I don't know. H3 could be like, I think that, I don't know. He's like, I think the Earth is flat, and Dan will be like, yep, yeah, I think so. He's like, Ethan, I just looked it up. Yeah.
Yep, you're right, Ethan.
From what he's like, I can't see anything that disproves that on the internet. So I think there's flat, Ethan. Like that's just kind of how it goes, and it's kind of gets boring because
Right.
I kind of like when if you have a podcast with multiple people, you need people with opposing
Different
viewpoints.
opinions, right? Yeah. And if you don't, it's like uninteresting.
He also never posts on his main channel anymore.
Yeah,
Dude, and
and
Gila, oh my god, bro, she is so uninteresting.
Yeah,
She's like fucking like Plank from Ed, Ed and Eddie. Do that piece of wood that dude
dude. I
carries
swear to
around.
God, she says like 3 sentences every podcast, and it's always like monotone. and
What
it's
up,
always, like,
pimp?
yeah, I'm over it.
Like Ethan could go on this like 20-minute tangent about how this like these shirts are plagiarized. And she's like, yeah, Ethan, I agree with you on that one. It's pretty sad. And he's like, okay, thanks, Sheila.
Once in the
He's like, wow, Ethan, that was a great input. He's like glorifies Ethan.
Ethan.
I just combined Ethan and Gila's name. Gila,
Uh,
sorry.
The last video I really liked from H3 was when he did the reaction to does it like hold up from the
the
React
Seinfeld
channel,
one?
the Seinfeld,
Mm.
and he's like, "That's the joke. You have
Yeah.
found the joke."
But yeah, I mean, he just doesn't make the old content anymore, and it's kind of a shame. And it's like,
he's got a kid now, but
Yeah.
So
isn't he like 40 something?
something like that. What do you think iDubbbz is gonna do when he reproduces? Think about it, bro.
don't know.
poor child.
Dude, I wonder what that kid's gonna come out and be. Dude, he's just.
I bet he's gonna be a great dad.
I feel like, oh, for sure. I feel like that kid's gonna come out with an IQ of like 160 already, though. I don't know why. He's got a big brain kid.
Wow.
He's gonna do like a bad unboxing, and his
Yeah.
kid's gonna come out.
That'd be hilarious.
Oh man.
Just have his little baby sit next to him while he's doing this bad unboxing. Him stabbing packages with big swords and stuff.
What if like he films like his wife or whatever having the child? He's like bad unboxing child.
Oh,
I don't know.
he needs to film the Roman Atwood pranks and blow him up and shit.
But you know, in the end, beef is fun.
Facts.
Yeah, and
James Charles, stop it. Make your own ideas.
All
right.
We know you
Next-
secretly support James Charles.
That's you, bro. I'm
Alright.
not gonna call you out on your sus activity, Kobey.
Dude, never sus. Only truth.
Hey, Kobey, I know you got that those assless chat.
I got what?
pictures
I got
taken
what? I
from
got what?
James Charles. You know what I'm talking about?
Those assless chaps?
Yeah.
Oh, you
Yeah.
just exposed.
Nah. Get out of here, dude. I know that's your lock screen.
he's got like he's done the iOS 14, like changed the whole.
Oh,
like,
it's all
home
James
screen.
Charles, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, that's
Charles ass
please.
cheeks.
All the
fun.
apps are
Nothing
like
but
pictures of James
Charles.
Charles.
Oh,
That's
no.
really funny.
Oh, God. All right, let's just
Next topic.
The PS5 price reveal.
Yeah, let's see these last two quick.
Yeah.
Wrap it up. That was nuts.
Mm-hmm.
PS5.
PS5 had that new event that came. Saw some cool gameplay of Spider-Man.
God of War
Looks
teaser.
promising.
A new Harry Potter game.
Yeah, so the
Yeah, I
the
saw
God of
that.
War, they didn't even like show anything, right? They just showed like it was one of those classic like show the name, give a year.
That was
Mhm.
their game of the year though in 2018. That's like their
God of
baby
War.
right now.
That's what
Yeah,
Bethesda
in
did with Elder
2018.
Scrolls 6, dude. They
Yeah, I
just,
know.
Mm.
just like
But,
soaring through like the valley.
It's really cool because it's called Ragnarok.
Yeah, that's exciting.
But yeah, the price came out, and the digital is $3.99, and the one
main
with the disc is $4.99.
Which
Dude, nobody's gonna buy the disc.
What?
I don't think people are gonna buy the disc.
I know a few people who are gonna buy the disc. I want to get digital though.
I'm gonna get digital.
I might
only
get
I
digital
want
just 'cause it's
digital
cheaper,
too.
but-
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, it's cheaper and performs at the same like graphic rate.
but
Yeah.
like whenever they had this press conference, I was like playing golf or something, and I didn't even know that the pre-orders were gonna start.
Neither did I.
But they started immediately, and I got
sold out fast.
I got a text from a friend saying, "Hey man, pre-orders already went up, and they're already sold out."
Didn't they like restock them too, and that sold out fast?
I
don't
believe it.
I think like Target put up their pre-orders on Saturday because I saw a bunch of tweets about the PS5 then. But I'm not sure if GameStop did theirs yet. I heard soon that a bunch of pre-orders are about to go up.
Yeah,
So
Are you guys gonna pre-order them?
yeah,
I'm
want
thinking about
to.
it. I don't know because when does it come out? November 12th?
yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe.
I
Maybe
may
not.
just wait till Christmas.
I'm gonna probably wait till
Dude, I heard
it's
the
cheaper, bro.
I heard the games are gonna be $70.
I don't know. I heard.
Wow.
Yeah.
Even digital like copies are gonna be 70.
Yeah.
Dude, what?
That's stupid.
Dude,
Mhm.
low key, 60's already a lot
60 is a lot for a new game.
for a fucking video game, bro.
I'll tell you what was a steal though. Super Mario 3D All Stars, 3 games in one.
I didn't
That's what I'm
get
talking
it.
about.
There. Even like $60 for 3 Mario All-Stars, I was like, bro, come on, because they're like old games, you know. It didn't take that much to bring them over.
Bro.
Maybe that's not true, but
Skyrim is still getting sold for $60. I think that is
God.
fucking wild,
I think-
bro.
Some copies of GTA are.
GTA 5 still sells for like a
60
lot of money.
bucks.
It's
Yeah.
about to on the
It's
PS5.
7 years old, and
The last like several Black Ops and like Call of Duties are still getting sold at $60 a
That's
pop.
what I hate, you know, because it's always like $60. If it was just that, you know, that's not that bad for like a big like. I mean, even like, I don't know. Like I'm trying to think of like a big game I played recently, like Ghost of Tsushima. I would have been totally fine paying $60 for that game.
Mm-hmm.
It was a fun game.
It's just one of those things. But like games like COD, where it's like $60, and then they have the season passes that are like, I don't even remember how long they are, like a month or two. And how
Mhm.
much is a season pass? Like $15?
I think it's
$10?
$10 each season pass. Yeah, and,
Like-
but it's not just that because you can buy like the tier skips and stuff like that.
Yeah.
come with
It's
it.
crazy that games now, because I always do that.
bro. We're gonna get a new table. I swear, dude. This
But
thing,
this table sucks.
Chill,
bro, it's so rickety, bro.
Yeah, it's literally.
Whenever we get a new one, we should break that table.
Facts.
Can we, like,
Everyone
show
record
it?
us.
It's just like a yard sale table.
We're gonna
It's
record us burning
legitimately
this
a
table.
folding table.
Yeah, it's like one of those like white ones that you see like in like.
Facts.
We
at,
took
like,
away
yard
the
sales.
magic.
What was I talking about?
Prices.
Well, the thing is most games you either need to have a pay model where you buy the game and you have all the access to it, or like all the free to play games. They always have the season pass, microtransactions, skins, guns, or whatever, like gun skins or whatever. But just for like COD to like have both, and like a lot of these games, like even I remember thinking about like now I'm thinking about it back in the day, like COD DLC, where you bought the game, and then you bought 4 map packs at $15 each.
Mm-hmm.
That's just another game.
100%.
Like I don't even know how to explain it. It's just crazy that
It was the same way, like with the Batman games, like because you'd buy the Harley Quinn, the Robin Hood DLCs and stuff like that, and they were like $30 a pop after. You know what I mean? It was crazy, bro.
and like how long were they?
It would be like there was a couple hours of gameplay, like 2 to 3
Because
hours of gameplay,
like for
campaign
for
story.
reference, I bought Spider-Man PS4 like the deluxe edition or whatever, like the combo pack, which was like $10 more, and it came with like all the DLC afterwards. But the DLC for Spider-Man PS4 is like not very long. Like beat it in a night long.
That's how the Batman ones are.
I thought it wasn't great because I don't think Hammerhead's a great villain. I thought it was Dust.
I thought the Spider-Man PS4 DLCs were like fun, that you got extra more stuff, but
You got cool suits.
I mean, just going from like the story mode, like of Spider-Man, and all like the missions kind of roll together, and it's a story you're playing through, and then there's this like little like side. They basically just feel like longer side missions, and it's one of those things where you could beat it in a night. Like
Yeah.
I don't know, it's just like one of those things where it's like they need to stop making these games so expensive, especially if they're becoming more digital.
Yeah.
I mean, because really,
Facts.
discs anymore are not like a disc used to hold physical information, you know?
Mhm.
Like you used, because I mean,
Like cartridges and stuff.
yeah,
like
like
that.
I remember my first Xbox was 4 gigabytes, and I ran on that for years, you know,
Mhm.
because I always just bought discs. You pulled the game out, it didn't have the information anymore. But now, like, you buy a disc and you have to sit there for hours and wait for it to download. Like, really, all the disc is basically like, hey, you have access to this game now, or it's like half the information and the rest of it is like day one patches and extra, like the
Right.
like think about like COD. I know you like the all of the like the packs for the game, or is it, like, so there's like multiplayer pack 1, 2. Like you could delete the whole campaign at Spec Ops if you just never played it. I remember I
Mhm.
just did that. But it's like there's no reason for to still have discs if you're just gonna sit there and download 100 gigabytes of stuff.
Right.
So I don't know. I'm kind of glad that they're pushing for this digital stuff, but I mean, man, GameStop's gonna go out of business.
Yeah.
Good.
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 There's
What?
a good feeling going in there, dude.
No,
I-
they rob everybody.
I mean, yeah, whenever you're trading in your old stuff you don't use.
You know what I mean? They put so many they put Game Crazy out of business, bro. All like the mom and pop video stores and stuff
Oh yeah.
ran them in the ground, dude,
Yeah.
and for
It-
not a good cost. you
It
know what
is
I mean? Like,
annoying that they're like, oh, this new game you bought yesterday, you want to trade it in? Here's $5.
right? You know what I mean? And it's and the GameStops around here, the workers are assholes usually. Like,
Shout
Yeah.
out GameStop.
yeah, right. They're like the only thing in that strip mall close to us.
Oh,
that
yeah.
like that and that Quiznos, I guess.
No,
Oh, yeah,
that's
yeah.
gone now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but whatever.
Games are too expensive.
Yeah, especially because I think if you're gonna go digital only, you shouldn't even have to like factor in the production, which I don't think making. I think
Right.
discs are like pennies, like half pennies to make. I don't think it's very expensive, but
hmm
um,
It's like you're getting a physical item to already do a digital download.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Why don't you just, if you can eliminate the physical item, just do the digital
Yeah.
download. It makes
exactly. And then I think it would make games cheaper, and at least in some way. I mean, maybe it would take the $70 that are coming out now down back to 60, but
Right.
because I know like the Switch. The big problem with the Switch is like when like Witcher 3, LA Noire, and like all those games came out finally, like on the Switch.
No, those games are on the Switch.
Yeah,
Holy
and they're
cow.
Yeah,
$60.
LA Noir. Okay, LA Noir though, that game is worth every bit of fucking $60.
No, but LA Noire is like over 10 years old, right?
True. Yeah. No, it came.
But it's one of those things where it's like the Switch cartridges. One, because they're so like small and they have such like high rate flash memory. Like the Switch cartridges are actually really nice pieces of technology, and that's a lot in a little card.
yeah.
And they're proprietary, which means like Nintendo designed them. It's not like like a thing that it's not like something like
Other
HDMI.
companies can like
Yeah.
take and do. Yeah.
It's not like the little like flash drives you buy that are like super generic, but they're all the same like standard. It's just whatever they made. So that's why like games are really expensive on the Switch, especially like old ones that they're porting, like The Witcher, that's like huge, like storage size,
hmm
and
Even like Breath of the Wild and Skyrim.
yeah. But I don't know why games are so expensive now, especially on like disc, because disc should be the cheapest thing ever.
Facts.
But they are also, increasing in quality, and that costs money.
But I mean,
And length.
Still,
Games
though,
are too long.
I'm probably just stupid, but I mean, think about all like the production value in movies, and look how like some movies just sell for such little value. You know what I mean? Like I feel like games just retain value for some reason so much more.
I don't want to say the opposite. Like
Really?
games, like I mean, think about like.
Only because I can name a lot of games that are still expensive that are pretty old. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, their value it might be a little different, but like movies, movies get most of their money from tickets, you know.
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
There's like a whole period where they go through and you go see the movie in theaters. I mean, that's how they make the most of their money.
True.
But I mean, games really, I mean, in terms of like disposability, games are like super like this one day, that the next. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like movies, I feel like people go back and they watch over and over
Mm-hmm.
because you can. I mean, but a game, you could have like Grand Theft Auto San Andreas was groundbreaking at the time, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And how many people do you think played like San Andreas recently? You know,
True.
and it's like one of those things.
But you're
where it's
telling me you wouldn't like to go back and play San Andreas?
like, no, I mean, you
I mean,
always get those-
I go back and play old Tony Hawks all the time. I
Yeah,
go
and
back
there's
to play-
obviously like nostalgia crazes with games too. I mean,
Mhm.
I think games are some of the most nostalgic pieces of items that you can ever have.
right. I think it's the same
But-
way movies.
Yeah.
Speaking of
Oh.
like movies and just like that
Yep.
type of genre, kind of segue to our last topic. Kind of stretching this episode. We've been going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of news this week for real. But
Mhm.
to end on the best note, Shia LaBeouf and his reading of Fast Times at Ridgemont High, dude.
I got a little
Hilarious.
I got a little excited with this one. I just put Shia LaBeouf as a god.
Dude, he is though
Uh,
an icon in every way.
they recently over like a big Zoom call, they did a table read for Fast Times at Ridgemont High, and they brought like a bunch of big names in to read the parts. And Shia LaBeouf was in there, like Brad Pitt, Jennifer
Brad
Aniston,
Pitt.
Jimmy Kimmel, Morgan Freeman. They got all of them to do it, and Shia LaBeouf was there too.
The
And
goat.
everyone was just looking at him get stoned.
Dude, because he's art in raw form, dude.
Ju-
Just look how he acts, man. He's there for a good time,
Yeah.
not a long time. Bro, he had the grandma glasses.
He's doing it from his car.
What character are you going to be reading? Oddly enough, I will be reading Brad.
He's in a car
just
in
got done
his
mowing the grass.
garage, bro.
Character of Brad.
Notice the sound
This
at
gets
the
me weak.
door and opens the door an inch. Jeffrey Cody stands in the door, red eyes glistening, his long blonde hair silhouette streaming down the back
at
of
them
his white
AirPods.
feathered shirt.
Yeah, dude.
Look at him,
To
bro.
a side street and head back to the party.
God, what I would do to have his playlist.
Oh, what a kid.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Dude. I wish there was actually like footage of him reading it.
Shia
We could
LaBeouf is
watch.
underrated. Dude,
For
have you
real.
seen like Peanut Butter Falcon and Honey Boy?
Yes, dude, that's like my favorite movie.
Those are
Well, yeah,
great.
some of my favorite movies. Love those, bro. He like wrote and produced and directed those, didn't he?
I think
No,
he
I
did
didn't.
Honey Boy, but not
Honey Boy, yeah, because that was about him.
Peanut
But
Butter
Peanut Butter
Falcon.
Falcon, no,
Yeah.
no, yeah. But Peanut Butter Falcon, that was great.
I just wanted to put that in there because I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah,
Just
dude.
all these big names, you know, taking a
Yeah.
time out of their day to do this. Like even Morgan Freeman.
Right.
Yeah.
And
And
Shia LaBeouf, you know what I mean? Because Shia LaBeouf wasn't really big in the Hollywood scene for a very, very long time. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? He was kind of
he just shows up in his car. He's like,
getting back into the wave. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Which was kind of funny because old Kanye, he kind of came for Shia LaBeouf on Twitter a couple weeks ago on that first feud he had.
He did
You know what I mean?
for
Talking
no
about-
reason.
Yeah, he's talking about how Shia LaBeouf was supposed to model for the Gap, him and Gap collabing. You know what I mean? Kanye West and Gap.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because they're like friends.
Right. Yeah. Well, so when Kanye like left Nike and stuff and kind of changed his like style and stuff and started going to Adidas and started developing Yeezy, he supposedly went to Shia LaBeouf's house like weeks beforehand and grabbed a bunch of his clothes and like
He took-
kind of stole some of his aesthetic. Legend has it. That's just like what I've read through interviews and like listened through like Sway in the Morning and the Breakfast Club and stuff like that. And yeah, they just became long good buddies through. Sorry, someone over my words. They just became good buddies through time and stuff like that. But he did come for him for no reason.
I heard he took his Indiana Jones hat.
Yeah, he
from,
did.
you
Yeah,
know, the Crystal Skull.
but yeah, Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah.
God, he's a
Mhm.
pretty big impact on Brockhampton too.
Yeah.
Shout out
Alright.
them.
That was
That was a quality episode.
episode 15, boys.
Crazy.
1-5, baby.
This dude.
Boy,
I forgot to
Kanye.
ask you, Cody, what kind of water are you drinking?
Oh, I already finished it, but
Bro.
yeah, let me grab it.
Yeah.
Next week, Kobey will be here in the flesh.
Yay.
You'll be able to see that happy
Come
face.
back,
So I got a question
boys.
about a type of water that you like, if you like.
So I was sipping on this all episode. It's called Hint. It's so basically
This isn't a
this
sponsor.
is what it says on all. Yeah, this we are not sponsored by this.
Yeah.
But
We don't
this-
want to be sponsored
This
either.
says so. This is the watermelon version because it says water infused with watermelon essence.
Don't
That's
buy
what,
this.
That's what like all of them say. Like water infused with like
Essence of something.
yeah. And dude, these are pretty good. So they make a bunch like cherry, grape, or not grape maybe, but blackberry, cherry. But the two that I've had are the two that I like the most are watermelon and lemon. Those are the two best ones. I'm out of lemon, and I think this is my last watermelon. So
Oh no, gotta stock up, bro.
yeah, but I think these are good, and I think they're kind of expensive. I don't know. My
So if-
mom buys them, but
If you like the flavored water, man, I gotta ask. Do you like LaCroix?
no, I don't like
What?
carbonated water.
LaCroix hits
Like, what
different.
is it? Like
Carbonated
tonic
water,
water?
sucks.
Dude,
I
it's like
agree,
seltzer
Cody.
water almost.
No, I'm talking about is like tonic water the one that's like foamy, not foamy, but carbonated.
I don't
I think so.
Maybe not tonic water,
Maybe.
but like sparkling water.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
really.
No,
Is that not sparkling water? Is that just flavored water like Propel?
no? This is just flavored water. This isn't
It's like a Propel.
not car. Yeah, but I mean it tastes.
Better.
Yeah, it doesn't taste like
Huh.
This tastes more, I guess, real. I don't know what's in it.
But the lemon lime LaCroix, bro,
Oh, whoa,
and
whoa, whoa.
the coconut
Hint.
LaCroix, try them, bro. They
Really?
are. I'm gonna bring them.
All right, but Hint is vegan, free of sugar, sweeteners, MSG. I don't even know what that is. Nuts, soy, gluten, and preservatives.
While you were doing that, Kobey just ripped ass.
Did you really?
Yeah, bro. I heard
Sam, that was supposed to be a secret. That's why I mouthed the word. to
Hey, I'm letting you know,
That was
Kobey
so
always
funny.
rips ass on camera. Always.
That
Almost
is
every
not
single
true
episode.
at all.
That was audible. Like I heard that.
Your voice memo caught that.
Yeah, I know. It vibrates. I've done that like 5 times this episode, and nobody has batched an eye. It's been like quietly. Though.
I can't wait to edit and just hear all those farts, bro. I'm gonna put
He just admitted to it.
I'm gonna
just
put a
farted 5
fart
times,
counter up
nobody's-
there for everyone I hear.
Jeez.
Well, the sixth one gotcha.
Yeah, right.
I think that was a good place to end.
Thanks, Kobey, for the
Nice little water input at the end.
fart and outro.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for tuning in every Wednesday, 1 o'clock. Make sure to follow us, like I said, socials, TikTok, Spotify, YouTube,
Yep.
Twitter.
We're trying to expand.
We're trying. I want to get started on Instagram. I really do. Been sitting on that idea.
Graham
for a
in the
little bit.
works.
Like that Reels. You know what I mean? I feel like we could post some stuff on the Reels and kind of get a following there.
True, true.
Yeah.
Hey, smart.
Hey, we'll
That's-
discuss about that later.
See, he does things other than do the
Right,
audio.
I think sometimes. All right. Thanks, everybody, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Everybody have a great week.
Shut up, Kobey.
Fuck you.